On a bright June day, I stand amid the sharp edges of rice-cut grass, looking over a prairie pothole wetland. Circles of sedge, cattails, smartweed, and water plantain rim a puddle of muddy water. Green hues wash over me. I breathe the air. I hear the call of a red-winged blackbird and the faint popping sound of trapped air bubbles escaping from the mud in the heat. Insects buzz, a goldfinch flicks by. A trickle of sweat on my temple evaporates in the breeze. The beauty of this day and this place stops me in my tracks. It is a holy moment, a moment of prayer. Nothing is more glorious than this wetland, this summer day. The joy of being allowed to do this research project for my PhD. I am transfixed. Today, I am studying the life of these ephemeral pockets of water so critical to the health of the Midwestern ecosystem. Some 3 million prairie potholes scraped out by the grinding retreat of glaciers during the last ice age dot the upper Midwest of the United States and parts of Canada. More than 90% of them dry regularly, and many have been degraded, plowed, dredged, or filled. Some potholes are protected, including thousands in the Federal Conservation Reserve Program, a project funded to encourage farmers to keep wetlands out of agricultural use. Today, I am surveying the macroinvertebrates in a pothole on conservation land. As I sort my net samples, I know I will not find the unique fairy shrimp I would have seen a few weeks ago because their short adult lifespan is over. I will, however, find dragonfly nymphs, small snails, and tadpoles of various frogs, their development hurried in a race to leave before evaporating water leaves them stranded like raisins in a patch of baking mud. Potholes across the landscape like droplets flung by a giant form a network of habitats that wink in and out, full 1 year, empty the next. They support a disproportionate number of plant and animal species relative to their area. For example, 50% of North American waterfowl breed, feed, and nest in these small wetlands. This habitat is vulnerable to climate change, which is likely to make the Midwest drier, while economic pressure will cause some farmers to plow their drier seasonal wetlands. These twin pressures, increased use and decreased precipitation, are likely to further reduce these already limited wetlands. My love of this place, which drives my teaching, writing, and personal decisions, translates into a passion to protect all such places. It is not just the big picture, the loss of great flocks that once covered the continental United States, that burdens me. I want to prevent the loss of this one small space, this chapel, miniature and yet inestimably vast. Doing so is a work of love.